Hi everyone! In this video, we present our linguistic analysis entitled Multilingualism and Pragmatic Function of Transit Signage, Case Study of Bekasi Station. This presentation is part of our linguistic course and it is conducted by our group from the English Education Department. Okay, Bekasi Station was chosen as the research location because it is one of the busiest transportation hubs in this area. The station contains various public scenes that function as important communication tools for passengers. These scenes are not only informative but also linguistic data that can be analyzed from different linguistic perspectives. The objective of this research are threefold. First, we aim to analyze the pragmatic function found in public signage at Bekasi Station. Second, we examine the semiotic meanings of the scenes, including denotation, connotation, and meaning. Third, we identify the linguistic landscape features of the signs, particularly whether they are classified as top-down or bottom-up text. This research integrates three linguistic subfields. Pragmatics is used to analyze how signs functions as speech acts in public spaces. The second one, semiotic, is applied to interpret the layers of meaning conveyed through symbols and text. Examine language choice, power, and visibility in public signage. The data analyzed in this research consists of 10 public signs found at Bekasi Station. These signs include regulatory signs, informational signs, directional signs, and service-related signs. Each sign serves a specific communicative function to guide, regulate, or inform passengers in the station.
No smoking in station area. From a pragmatic perspective, this sign functions as a directive speech act. It clearly instructs passengers not to smoking in the station area. The prohibition is authoritative and aims to control behavior to maintain health and cleanliness.
The denotation of these signs is secret symbol crosswalk, which clearly means that smoking is prohibited in the station area. At the connotative level, the sign represents health awareness, social responsibility, and cleanliness in public spaces. At the mid-level, this sign reflects the idea that modern urban society values discipline, healthy lifestyle, and shared responsibility.
From a linguistic landscape perspective, this sign is bilingual, using Indonesian as a main language and English as a supporting language. It is classified as a top-down sign because it is issued by an official authority. Medical room. Pragmatically, the medical room site functions as a representative speech act. It informs passengers about the availability of medical assistance. The site reassures passengers and creates a sense of safety within the station.
From semiotic perspective, the denotation of the medical room sign is the presence of a facility that provides medical assistance inside the station. Connotatively, the signs suggests safety, care, and reassurance for passengers in case of emergencies. On the mid-level, it represents the expectation that public institutions should protect people's health and well-being.
The medical room site uses Indonesian as a primary language, with English as a secondary language. This site is categorized as a top-down site produced by a public institute. Nursing room. The nursing room site also functions as a representative speech act. It informs passengers about a private space for breastfeeding and childcare. The site pragmatically supports inclusivity and conform from families.
From the semiotic perspective, the denotation of the nursing room sign refers to a special space for mothers to breastfeed and care for their babies. Connotatively, it shows comfort, privacy, and support for families in public transportation areas. At the mid-level, design reflects inclusivity and the idea that modern public spaces should be family-friendly.
The nursing room site displays both Indonesian and English text. The bilingual use reflects inclusivity and confirms its status as a top-down site. Evacuation route. The evacuation route site functions as a directive dispatch with strong urgency. It guides passengers to follow specific routes during emergency. The site is designed to minimize confusion and ensure safety.
From the semiotic perspective, the denotation of designs is a clear direction that shows evacuation routes during emergency situation. At the connotative level, designs emphasize safety awareness, control, and preparedness. On the mid-level, it represents an organized society where rights are managed through planning and regulation.
Evacuation route. The evacuation route is written in Indonesian with English translation. It is top-down, site that serves safety and emergency purposes. Women's praying room. Pragmatically, this site functions as a directive dispatch. It regulates access by insinuating that the room is intended for women. The site also guides appropriate behavior in a religious space.
From the semiotic perspective, the denotation of designs indicates a praying room that is specifically provided for women. Connotatively, it shows respect for religious practice, privacy, and cultural sensitivity. At the mid-level, designs reflect tolerance and harmony in multicultural and religious society.
Women's praying room. Design uses Indonesian as the main language and English as a translation. It is top-down, sign reflecting cultural and religious authority. Don't let against the glass. This site functions as a directive dispatch in the form of prohibition. It directly instructs passengers to avoid unsafe behavior. The pragmatic goal is the private accident and
From the semiotic perspective, the denotation of designs is warning that instructions passengers not to lean on glass surfaces. Connotatively, it suggests safety awareness, discipline, and courteous behavior in crowded areas. On the mid-level, designs reflects a rule-based society where individual behavior affects collective safety.
don't lean against the glass. This site is written in English to ensure clear understanding. It is classified as a top-down sign regulating public behavior. Women's restroom. Women's restroom site function both as a representative and directive dispatch. It identifies a gender-specific facility and directs who may enter. The site ensures privacy and order in public space.
From the semiotic perspective, the denotation of the women's restroom signs is a facility designed specifically for female passengers. Connotatively, it represents privacy, comfort, and safety in public spaces. At the mid-level, these signs reflect social norms related to gender separations and respect for personal boundaries.
6. Women's restroom. The women's restroom site mainly uses English. It remains a top-down sign designed to serve a diverse group of users. Elevator to platforms. The elevator sign functions as a representative signage. It provides information about access to the train platforms. Pragmatically, it supports accessibility for elderly and disabled passengers.
From the semiotic perspective, the denotation of these signs is an elevator that provides access to the train platforms. At the connotative level, the signs represent accessibility, convenience, and equal access for all passengers. At the mid-level, it reflects an inclusive society that supports elderly and disabled individuals.
Elevator to platform. The elevator sign uses Indonesian as the main language with English support. It is a top-down sign aimed to improving navigation and accessibility. Information board. The information board functions as a meta-communicative signage. It signals a place where passengers can obtain assistance and information. Pragmatically, it reduces incorrectly and supports effective communication.
From the semiotic perspective, the denotation of the information board is source of important information such as schedules and announcements. Connotatively, it provides clarity, guidance, and efficiency for passenger navigating the station. At the mid-level, the sign reflects transparency, organization, and trust in public services.
Information board. The information board primarily uses Indonesian with English as a supporting language. It is categorized as a top-down sign providing official public information. Jakarta Metropolitan Railway Network Map. Pragmatically, the railway network map functions as an assertive signage. It presents factual information about train routes and connections. The map enables passengers to navigate independently.
From semiotic perspective, the denotation of the railway network map is a visual representation of the rail routes and station connection across Jakarta. Connotatively, the map symbolizes orientation, connectivity, and efficient movement within the city. On the mid-level, it represents urban development, mobility, and modernization.
Jakarta Metropolitan Railway Network Map. The railway network map mainly uses English while retaining Indonesian place names. This top-down sign emphasizes international accessibility.
Overall, the findings from pragmatic, semiotic, and linguistic landscape show that public signs work together to manage passenger behavior. Language, symbol, and visual elements are carefully designed to ensure clarity, safety, and efficiency. English is mainly used as supporting language to improve accessibility for international passengers. And in conclusion, public signage at Bekasi Station function as an effective communication system through pragmatic function, designs, regulate behavior, and provide instruction. Through semiotic and linguistic landscape analysis, designs reflect social values, authority, and inclusivity in public spaces. Okay, thank you everyone for watching our presentation. We hope this analysis helped illustrate how language is used meaningfully in real life public context. Bye and see you next time.